366 meters. Just want to hit it over that left bunker. Oh, that's not a good start. Oh, sit down. Oh, that's bounced into the shit. Anyway, we've started. G'day fiends, Andy here for GSR. So today we're going to play some golf. If I make a par, everything's fine. If I make a birdie, then I have immunity on the next hole. But if I make a bogey, I get punished. And I've just hit it straight into the gorse on the first hole. Yeah, this could be a real problem. Oh, here it is. Got it. 114. I have to hit that pretty hard. All right, I'm just going to rip a 50 degree. This golf course we're at, Gulf Harbour on the North Shore of Auckland, it just had a massive tournament here over the weekend. So the course is actually playing really hard. And we're playing off the championship tees, so yeah, could be emotional. Well, that came out. Oh, that's a great shot. I'll take that. I genuinely reckon I'm gonna have to go like 30 degrees out that way. You just don't want a putt this long in the first hole. Not feeling overly positive, but you get those first hole jitters, you know. Okay, so I really have to hold this, otherwise I'm getting punished. It's gonna break a bit when it slows down just because it's uphill. Straight at the right edge and we're good, I reckon. Oh, I pulled it. Pulled that big time. So that is a bogey on the first hole. Oh man. So the first punishment is, once I hit the green on this next hole, I then have to kick it off to the nearest point and play it from there. Man, these championship tees in this bit of breeze, not quite used to it. 480 meters, so that's well over 500 yards. Big swooping dog leg par 5. We really just need to get this in play. Oh, don't get in the bunkers. Get over them. Oh yeah, it did. Whew. I'm used to being on the blue tees up there. Those bunkers are now very much in play, but we're over them. Normally I'd be able to get there easy with a 3-wood, but this wind is just rubbish today. The wind is chewing that. Oh, the wind. The wind just destroyed that. Oh, I mean, it doesn't really matter that I'm not up there because I have to kick it off anyway. Elevated green, plenty of green to work with. It's going to flick a little 56 up here somewhere. By the flag, right by the hole. Oh, where'd that go? Oh, that's a great shot. Yeah, boy. I thought it was going to be okay. I didn't know it was going to be that good. Now is to decide where is the nearest point. Oh, it's definitely this side, which makes it a lot harder. So I've got to kick it off the green over there. I won't go up there because it's just going to roll back and be annoying. So, okay. Well, no, you know, we'll take it off. We'll take it off. There we go. Stay. If I was to draw a line, I reckon it's feeding down that way. It's going to be very fast, downhill and downwind. Halt. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is no punishment. It's 205 meters this par 3. It's playing into the wind too, so add another 15. Fun. I'm genuinely going to hit a fully loaded 3-iron straight into the wind. Well, actually it's a 2-iron, sort of fade ball. Oh, that's wicked. Sit. Be good. Oh! Long! Not gonna lie, that was very attractive. I pray to all sorts of gods that that's not in the gorse. Oh, no, I think it's, oh, we're good. This is actually a tricky little shot. You can try and be a superhero and sort of pop it up and land it sort of here and let it feed down. Or I can kind of bump it this way and let it release. I'm liking the bump, actually. Oh yeah, we will take that. Not gonna lie, a lot of anxiety in that one. Just left edge. God, I just so badly want to just do that again and just pretend that didn't happen. That is a bogey, which means we're punished on the next hole. Fantastic. So my next punishment is, whatever my yardage is into the green on this hole, I have to use 2 clubs more than what I normally use. I would say that's probably the softest punishment of them all. Hold wind, don't hurt it, don't hurt it. Oh, that's fine. Oh yeah, we're good. 132 meters. I would normally hit, say, maybe a full 9 or 8 iron, but then with the wind I'd probably hit 8 iron. For the sake of the challenge, I'm going to hit 6 iron because it has to be 2 clubs more. So aim it out right, just sort of chip it. Oh no, pulled the shit out of that. That's in the sand, Jerry. Oh no! You know, a lot of us are working all the time. You don't really have time for golf. Maybe you've got like 9 holes on a Wednesday afternoon when the course is quiet. Bringing in these punishments, it just adds a bit more variety, as you can see, to the sort of shots you're hitting, and I don't know, I think you just get better bang for buck for your time investment of practice. That said, it still kind of sucks. The best I can probably hope for is to try and land my bunker shot up here and just hope this slows it down and gets a bit of spin and rolls out. Oh, I've caught that terrible. But we really need to hold this putt. Kind of like slopes this way, and then kind of straightens up here. Do it for baby. Oh! That is a bogey. You'd call this bleeding substantially. So my punishment on this next hole is 2 ball, worst ball, meaning I hit 2 shots from each position I'm in and I have to take the worst one out of the 2. And I still have to make a par with that. Bunkers on the right, I can kind of just go straight over those. I'm not hitting driver because it gets a little tight up at the end. It can kind of fall off to the right and you get in a bit of trouble. So I'm just going to hit a little free wood. Hold on. Okay, should be fine. I think that's a fairway ball. I'll just grab another ball. So whichever is the worst one out of these 2 is what I got to take. That's a good one. So I think we'll be taking that first one, to be honest. That's my second one. So we can't take that. My first one was a bit oh, there it is. Okay, we're good. We are good, sir. 110 meters, and the wind's kind of helping and drawing the ball a bit. Just go a full 50 degree and see what happens. Cool, it's on the green, pin high. Just try and do that again. The wind actually did pull that pretty hard left, so I'm going to aim a little more right with this one. That could be really good. Get it in for bears. Ooh! Those are 2 very decent golf shots. Quite often you see people who are like, I play really well when I'm just chilling, but then as soon as it starts mattering, I start playing like a dog. And that's why I think this kind of practice, if we can call it practice, I guess you can, is kind of good because it puts you in a bit of a game-like mentality. It just adds a little bit more stakes to your shot so that, you know, you get used to being under just a little bit of pressure. They're both about as bad as each other. I'd say that's the furthest away. That looks pretty much straight and a little bit uphill. Oh. Okay. It's the exact same. Still though, 2-ball, worst ball. We'll take pars. You'd call this an opportunity hole today. Pretty much downwind. A little bit of trouble left. There's definitely a bit more room right. It gets tight if you really pump your drive. Hugging the left side, be okay. Oh, I think we've caught a bit of gorse. We'll see. Got pretty lucky here because normally you just do not find it when it's in this stuff. I reckon I'm just gonna try and absolutely nut a 6 iron. You've got to be careful out of this stuff sometimes because even though it's in the gorse, you can catch a bit of a flyer. You probably heard that term, but a flyer is when it looks like you're gonna have to work really hard to get the ball out. So you do, and then you catch it pure and perfect and it goes way too far and you're in a much worse situation. Right, I'm gonna aim a little right too because this stuff tends to close the cod face up a bit. Oh no, that's going straight out of bounds. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is out of bounds, straight right. It's a problem. Gonna have to hit another one. Okay, we'll drop one there. Take 2. So this means now I'm hitting my 1, 2, 3, 4th shot. Get over the sand. Sit down. Sit down! Oh, that's way too long. Get into making golf YouTube videos, they said. You know, you're a good golfer. People love to see good golf on YouTube. Got my 56 degree. I'm just gonna try and fly it down to the green there, let it roll out. That is actually a fairly reasonable golf shot. That is a bogey, so we will take the punishment and continue on like a soldier. Boom. Now, just before I find out my punishment on the next hole, a big thanks to Mizuno. They're making this video possible. Mizuno backed GSR from the start. When I came to them and said, hey, I've got a vision to try and create my own kind of golf content space, they said, yep, we're in, and they've supported us from basically day one. So big thanks to them. Without them, I simply cannot do this. We have reviewed some of their great products, including their irons, their new drivers, and you should check this out, the Mizuno Shaft Optimizer. It's a great fitting tool for being custom fit for golf clubs. They do it basically better than anybody else. So jump back, check out that video, and support Mizuno. Thank you very much for backing what we're doing here. On this hole, my final putt has to be from 5 feet. So even if I hit it up to this far for par, I have to step it back 5 feet and roll that in. It's only about a 230 carry to get over the water, so that's not really too much problem, particularly with this wind. The bunkers on the left, that's kind of my catchment area. I'm just gonna pump a driver straight at those bunkers. If I pull it a little bit left, it's just on some like short rough anyway, so driver's kind of fine. The tightest shot is actually hitting an iron. With this, the aggressive play is actually the safe play, which isn't something you'd hear very often from coaches. It's always like, no, hit an iron, be safe, so shut up. Oh, that's right on it. Don't fade any more than that. Hold ball. Hold, hold. Oh. Oh, I think that has just crept into the hazard, but it hasn't gone into the water, so we should be okay. A lot of spectators out here today as well, Jerry. Look at that. Unimpressed. That is what we'd call close to a real problem. You can see we're kind of chipping uphill, so it's not really going to roll out a heck of a lot. And that ball's actually sitting pretty good. It's playing as though it's not really in a hazard. It's sitting up fine. But I don't think I'm going to get a lot of spin, so I'm going to try and fly it about 3/4 of the way there and let it feed up. Go on, go on. It's not too bad. Remember, the punishment is my last putt has to be from 5 feet. So if I hold this, then we're good. If I don't hold this, I have to bring it back to 5 feet and hold it from there for par. Oh, I can't see a lot there. There's a bit of a high side over here. I think it's just center right. Oh, God damn it. This is underwhelming, man. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's quite a hard putt now. Just gonna aim that at left edge. Two, 3, 4, 5. Genuinely gonna run out of punishments. My punishment is, if I don't hit the green, I have to kick it into the bunker. Fun. Oh man, if you get a shot of that flag, Jerry, that flag's going pretty hard in the wind. Yeah. So you can see that really is drawing down there. I'm gonna have to aim quite a way right, actually. Be good. Be good. Oh, that was straight over the flag, but it is on the green. How about that for no punishment, boy? I had that little flash in my head going, just imagine if we just had a hole-in-one today. You know, just me and you, Jerry, on like an empty golf course on some Monday, a little overcast, and I just whack it in the hole for one. Imagine that, Cargos. It's a little bit sort of this way. Gonna aim about 3 or 4 cups out to the right. It's a little bit downhill, but nothing too crazy. It's largely a pretty simple putt, really. Oh, oh. See, that's more like the golf you want to see. Well, no, you want to see birdies, but you know, you don't want to see someone hacking it around for half an hour on YouTube. The wind is kind of howling at us this way. Gonna grip it down a touch, put it a bit further back in the stance and try and hit like a little low stingy. Just keep it out of the wind at the bunkers in the middle there. Oh, that's straight left. Hold. Get me a good lie in this. Oh, mate. This is like hacker central. Ooh, not good. Spent some seriously traumatic hours walking through this course here at Gulf Harbour. Oh, there it is. Is that it? Oh, no. That's some other poor bugger. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's sitting down very bad. There's not really much you can do here other than I'm just gonna take a 6-iron and just throw my body at it. Talk amongst yourselves. Where did you go, Bally Bally? Oh, there it is. We basically just have to get it out and just hope for the best. Okay, I gotta get that next one in for par. Oh, that's just caught the shit on the way down. Okay. We are picking it up. That is a punishment. Oh, it's in the sand. Better rake my footprints. Just so you know, I'm doing this purely for the camera, so it looks like I'm a good person. Okay, so we're a lot over par. We're really struggling with this punishment format. I think the mixture of a rusty golf game, championship course, windy conditions, and well, me sucking doesn't help, but yeah, I think that's causing a bit of a cluster when it comes to the quality of the golf. The back nine it is, and the good news is the back nine's quite a bit harder, so. The punishment is, if I don't hit the fairway now, then that's out of bounds. Well, it's almost like the rough as lava. It's actually quite a friendly fairway. We can kind of work a little fade number over the bunkers there. Hit that well. Yeah, boy, we're back. Early call, but we're back. Damn, I like that. We've got a chance to press here. Wind helping. Quite a tight little flag in there, so it's actually quite a hard little shot, but. gotta go. Oh, just a little bit timid. Oh, see, I did get quite timid, but see how it kind of falls off. You look at the flag, it kind of like the green sort of shapes off to the left. I just was a bit scared to fly it back there. Juicy, juicy. Oh, easy part. This is one of those holes where the tee shots are actually a little bit harder closer up because the bunker on the right comes into play, whereas we're back here, I can actually aim quite a bit right and I'm not really going to run out of fairway. That said, it could come into play because there is a bit of wind pushing it down there. So it might go a little further than I think. Best drive today, that. Oh yeah. It's only 215, but it is playing uphill. A little low, sort of cutty 2-iron, starting at the center of the green, maybe fading it a bit right. Oh, I've hit that bad, but it's okay. That could struggle. I caught that real toey. Like, feels really out of sequence. Definitely when you haven't played. I think I haven't played in, I think it's 2 weeks. Yeah, it's about 2 weeks, which isn't that long, but it's just that finer touch. It just feels like your body's moving weird and you're just not in time. Shout out to Golf Harbour Country Club. They didn't give a toss. I rang and said, do you mind if I come do some filming out here? And they're like, yeah. That was it. They're like, yeah, sweet as. It's a pretty standard flop shot. The ultimate sin is leaving it short. I just got to commit, and if it's long, it's okay. Just going to open up the blade a bit. Just try and kick it up in the air. Ooh. That is a golf shot, Jerry. And that is for birdie. Definitely a high point up behind you, Jerry. So that means it's, for me, it's sloping definitely down there. And this putt's a little bit downhill, so it's going to be going pretty fast. Oh my God. I've just looked like today, haven't I? Absolute. Okay, it's a par still. It's fine. Look at this hole. Yeah, boy. We're out on a peninsula here, so the peninsula goes back in this way, North Shore of Auckland all over here, all the way down. There's the big harbour bridge way down over here, which takes you into the city centre. Glorious, glorious. Right, we'll just poke it out to the right, try and hit a big, high, nasty draw bomb. Oh no, I just can't get through it. Oh, it's fine. It's so unimpressive that it's fine. Is that right? He's giving it the so-so. Yeah, it's fine, mate. Not that good. It's not actually a lot going on this putt. Oh, I've absolutely rammed that. Not really focusing now. Just inside right edge. Oh, thank God. I probably would have jumped off the cliff in the sea if that didn't go in. This is 168 meters. It's elevated, so I'd add at least another 10, so 178. And then, I know I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but we are playing sort of into with the wind across us, so a little low. This actually might be too much. No, it should be fine. It should be fine. It's playing about 180. Be good. Be real good. Oh shit, that could be really good. Might be long. Did we just hit a golf shot, Jerry? Did we just hit a golf shot? I think we may have. It was probably 5-iron, but I think, I don't know. Because I've been hitting like a dog, I was like, let's just take a bit more club today. I'm just gonna try and bump it up here and let it roll out like that. Just up there. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Ugh. It kind of almost, it actually looks flat. It looks like there's a little bit of high side here, keeping it flat. Oh. It actually went a little bit left. It hurts. Punishment on this hole is once I hit the green, I'll then have to kick it off and make up and down. So the first one, we just sort of kicked it just off the green. This one I actually have to kick it off properly and chip and putt it in for my par. Wind pounding through this way, gonna aim a little left, let the wind just drag it back. I'm gonna go left side. You can go high right side when you're downwind, but that's a massive hit. That's like 260, 270 carry, and I ain't got that in me today. Oh. Oh, wow. That has gone so much further than I normally would go. Have I read that wind wrong? I think it's actually in that second bunker. Came out like really hot and fast. When you're hitting downwind, there's a certain flight the ball takes where it's like, it's almost like a dart. It just goes woof. And that came out really hot. The wind doesn't feel down to me. It feels really this way, so who knows? Maybe I just pumped it. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's not a great lie, don't get me wrong, but I'd actually prefer it there than in there, to be honest. Well, that looks right on it. Oh. So the punishment is, I'm gonna have to kick that off down there somewhere, and I have to chip it close and make my putt for the par. Green? Yeah, I'll let you kick it. You kick it.
Oh, I'm kicking it.
Yeah.
How hard do I kick it?
As hard as you want. It's just got to go off the green, and I got to be chipping. So you can kick it wherever you like. For somebody who plays football, that's a pretty kick. Okay, we'll go out that way.
There you go.
And I'll make it a little bit harder. I'll make it a little bit harder. I think it's going a little bit this way, but the wind's pounding that way, so I don't know if it's going to go that hard. Just going to play it kind of center right. Oh, and it broke, and that is a bogey. Ah! Get in the hole! Just get in the damn hole! Got a few factors here: downwind, downhill, firm greens, sloping green this way. So I'm going to aim out right and see what happens. Got 176 playing like 160 odd, so I'm just going to hit an easy 7 out to the right. Hold. Oh no, that might be way too much. Hold. Oh, it's fine. Right, okay, the punishment is I kick it into the bloody bunker and I got to make up and down for my par. Are you entertained yet? Which bunker would you like me to kick it into, Jerry?
Oh,
this one.
biggest is best, isn't it?
Okay, biggest is best. Okay, I'll kick it in there. The people playing behind us will be like, what is this guy smoking? He's just kicking it in the sand. He's got his mate and his camera. Like, who does he think he is? And he's hacking it. It's not even good. Sort of fly it 3/4 of the way would be good. Oh. That's actually worked out all right. This is really underwhelming stuff. That was a gimme, shut up. I'm feeling like the punishments need to stop. I'm hurting. So I think we punishments are done. We go for the last 3 holes. If I'm even par, we're all happy, everyone's good. If I'm under par for these last 3 holes, you gotta buy me a drink. And if I'm over par, I'll buy you a drink. Sound good? Okay, fantastic.
Deal.
Business expense though, so that's all good. This is considered one of the best holes in New Zealand because you can go straight or you can try and cut the corner. I don't think I can cut the corner from the black tees, so I'm not going to go straight or cut the corner. I'm actually going to go down the middle over this sort of bushy stuff in the centre here. Oh, that might actually cut the corner. Oh, I think we cut the corner. We might have been the big dogs today. Thank you, gentlemen. Cheers. They're going to be like, is that some content loser?
Oh my god, that's Logan Paul.
That is me. Oh, we did cut the corner, boy.
Yeah.
God damn. Get some money on it all of a sudden. It's weird because you're sheltered here, but as soon as it gets up, it's just going to fly. Take a little off it. Go, go, go. Oh my God. It's f***ing shit.
Punishments anymore, it's still getting to.
It's called Golf Sleep Repeat. Oh, cheers, mate. Sweet. Thanks, mate. See you later. Oh, how good.
That's not staged.
That's genuinely not staged.
Genuinely not
I
staged.
assume no one watches and nobody cares. And normally I'm right. What I've just hit in there, Jerry, can only be described as an absolute abomination of a golf shot. I tried to take a little off it and I pussyfooted around it. And look where it is. I've got some support out here today. He's just yelled, take your time. Just got to fly up there on the green, which should be fine. Oh. I suck at golf. If there's one thing I suck at, it is this thing that I have dedicated my life to. I should quit and never play again. Okay, now we're at the point where it's just, we're getting a bit numb now. Yeah, and we're just gonna this is poor behavior. No one wants to be with the guy that's behaving like this in the course. But I think, to be honest, it's been a long day. No one's been that impressed or that happy with what's gone on. Let's just get out of these people's way. Yeah. I think, what's that, an 8 or a 9? And then we do that. Let's get out of these people's way. This has become an embarrassment. I don't belong in public. Oh. It's, you get to a point, I think, like when I was a kid, I started playing like 18 holes a little bit too young, and by about the 12th hole, you're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. And that's kind of where I'm at now. This is a very cool hole. It sort of goes up and then weaves down, there's trouble left and right, and then sort of doglegs off to the right. So I'm just going to try and hit a low driver into this breeze. Tee it down a little bit, grip it down a little bit, take it back in my stance. And that's probably the best tee ball today for me. Yeah, that's nice. We like that. Let's finish with some dignity, eh? There's a cart in the distance up there, which is about 15, 20 meters left of the flag. So I'm just gonna try and pound this 3-wood at that, and it will naturally fade, especially with this wind coming in this way. it's probably cutting too much. Oh, that could be. Oh, that's really. Oh, that's. That's absolutely toast. Oh, that started off fine. Yeah, that's in, I think you'd call that the shit. So I just dropped it out of the hazard. That's where we're at now. Just gonna try and literally fly it at Jerry the cameraman. Oh, has he hit a golf shot? Hey? Pretty fast down there, veering off to the right. What's that? That's 1, 2 into the hazard, 3 drop, 4, 5. That's a par. Hey? See, that's what you've just witnessed there is what golf is. It's like, it just serves you up sandwiches, and then all of a sudden when you stop caring and you just let go, you do what you kind of want to do, which is why this game produces psychopaths. But that's why we love it as well, so that's a bit of a problem. Final hole, straight back at the clubhouse. You might have seen the distance, Jerry. There's a little clock at the top of the clubhouse there. Yeah, so that clock is kind of where I'm aiming. That's straight down the clock, mother trucker. Yeah, boy. So it's 131, straight into, probably, if it was no wind, I'd probably be hitting 9 iron. So with the wind, 8 iron. Yeah, I think a low 8 iron is probably the move. That wind's actually quite bad. I might have to go 7. Man, 7 iron from 131. A little bit long left, but it's fine. It's just weird, it's actually not a lot in this either. It's like all the undulations are around me, but this bit's kind of flat. Might go a little bit that way, but yeah, just outside right edge, give it a roll. That actually looked like golf. And we'll tap that in for God knows what. I think we can sum that up with, that was awful. But thank you for watching, subscribe.